So in one of those blogging platforms for BBNaija season 10, somebody actually had observed one of those haters, I would say, because again, I have to put it out because sometimes you just have to call their name what it is in order for them to really be sure who they are, what they are. Look at what they said. Now, they said, that's once it's seen any like that. It says, Erica, Beauty, and Tacha all got nothing. Misogyny, Yahweh gone. Y'all might think it's nothing since it's just a game. But this is exactly how domestic violence and other outrageous behavior men exhibit is encouraged. It also says that you should stop encouraging bad behaviors. Beauty Erica got nothing when they were disqualified. Faze is not different from them. BBNaija observer by name to see Nene speaks. Before I do my reaction, let me just read some messages because again, sometimes some of these replies are giving bass, as you are bringing booze, somebody's bassing you, So let me just read pop out of there before I now finally do mine. Because I mean, this particular message is just at the very best ignorant. Ignorance is not the word. Ignorance is not the word, because if it is ignorance, you would see a measure of sportsmanship in the message, but there was nothing like that. Trying to compare Fate's disqualification to another person, and then hopefully this person actually has a housemate that they are standing for, and for the fact that Faith has gotten the car means that this thing that we thought that he has lost everything completely, it's now shoving on our throats that this guy is moving away with all of his winnings. You know what? I'm going to go online right now and cuss there. Just lie. These are the kinds of people who projected those lies that once you're disqualified, there wouldn't be any money given to you or anything given to you, and started calling the names of Tacha and these guys that were disqualified that they didn't get anything. That's what it's going to be. And so it was now something like, it's like putting pepper in their eyes, like we have been talking so this thing will happen, and then at the end of the day it doesn't happen. It's now painful. Now let me just read messages and I'll give you some other interesting discourse. This one went straight to the point. Stella says, Faith is riding on your tears, ma. This one says, truly, Faith is really riding on haters' tears, and faithfuls are drinking their tears. Cry more. The man who always wins has won again. Rules are bent for him. Hope says, erosion just full everywhere. We will swim on your tears. Blessing Atano says, chest pain, una go explain tire. Congratulations, Faith. Pain, is that you? This one says. Esther says, what did they win before they got disqualified, and how long did they stay in the house? Leave Faith alone. For those of us praying for him, it's our choice. Gopolang says, a useless and demonic show. What is the meaning of disqualification? These are people that have favorite though. Cry me a river, this one says, Una go tire. Faith is already causing some tears. Congrats once again to the foundation. Faith grace is different. Who told you they got nothing? Every disqualified housemate has always gotten whatever they want. It's just that they get it later than the other housemates. Was Erica not doing the advert of the task she won? Tacha got her Oppo ambassadorship too. Abike says, don't be sorry. This is not Multichoice task winning car. This one had to go the whole hog and said, don't bother yourself. This is not the Innoson vehicle. Oh, jeez, God, what kind of a hate is this? Kofi Singh says, truth be told, next year, big brother, just try hard and win some tasks, because nobody wouldn't care about streak or disqualification anymore, because at the end of the show, you will receive what you want. Make it go open more rooms to violence to the show. Princess says, this is exactly the kind of tears Dr. Faith need to ride on now. Congratulations once again, man. Dan Daniel says, because they did nothing in the house than following men and being disqualified because of man issue, not because they were fighting to win task. That would be proper encouragement of bad behavior for brands like they did to those unfortunate two examples to give endorsements to women who were known for nothing but following men and fighting for men, yet there were hardworking and intelligent girls who brands didn't look their way. Mary says Big is supposed to give all the disqualified housemates their winning. He like pampering that stupid guy too much. If not that the mad guy overdo things, I know he wouldn't have been disqualified. Giving him the car is the worst decision by Multichoice, Temi says. Instead of detaining him, you guys chose to encourage a dismal person. Linda says, who told you this? Can you verify this? If they don't get anything, why do they come for a reunion? Cry me blood. This one says, hater gonna hate. Okay, so let's put things in perspective, and I think I want to at least respond to a few of them because some of them are just useless as far as I'm concerned. But so let's talk about a few of the things. Now, as soon as that disqualification of Faith happened, Punch was the first platform that went straight to interview a representative of Multichoice, and the person said they didn't want to be mentioned, and they got that thought. So I thought that was a very good journalism because everybody was watching and waiting. I was like, this one, they don't disqualify me. Is he going to get all his wins? Please, there's a need for sometimes something, because it wasn't even supposed to be a debate at all. It wasn't supposed to be a debate. Somebody won something in the house. He won, like he put his effort to it and won, came first. And then you are denying him of the gift that he won, not because he beat somebody, not because he slapped somebody, not because he knowingly on his own decided to break the rules, but just because of a struggle that led to somebody who wasn't strong enough. I wonder why you're not strong enough. You cannot match somebody's strengths, but you are struggling with a man. And then you twisted your ankle, and the twisting of your ankle, for crying out loud, didn't come as a result of the struggle, because you are not struggling with your legs. You were struggling with your hand. If you had gotten a wound on your hand, you would have said, oh, okay, now hand, that because of the struggle. He didn't hit you. He was struggling with you. And then your leg got twisted. You had told us you had an accident and you had issues with your leg. You knew this, and you were still going to struggle with a man. Let's be clear on this. Let's be clear on this. Now, coming to what people were saying, you are encouraging bad behavior. Please, which of the behaviors that was bad, please? I want to get this straight, because it almost seems as if some of these people are going mad. Up until that moment, he hasn't had one strike. I am shocked that some of you who are making these comments are not also irritated by what Zita did to Rude Boy. Zita practically took a plate with food and threw on Rude Boy's face. Before that time, Zita had an issue with Mide, used a pot to hit Mide's hand. None of you till today has ever said this girl is supposed to be disqualified. This girl, she is violent. She needs to. Not even strike was given to her with the one with Mide, until we now saw another one with the one with Rude Boy, that she practically threw plate on his face. That is not violence enough for you people. You people you excused it. Now woman, now man is supposed to chest them. But in this particular issue, they were struggling over something. Genuinely so too. It's a game. And then somebody twisted their leg, and then everybody pounced on him. He's a man, he should let go. What about the woman? Shouldn't she also have let go? This thing is terrifying, Quite frankly. Coming down to other people, the people who had said, oh, they disqualified, that they didn't get their gift, please go and check. The reason why Faith's own is a problem to you people is not because of the fact that, you are angry that Multichoice is encouraging bad behavior. No, you are angry that, his winnings are too much. And he's going away with the so-called gifts, even though he's disqualified. That's what you're angry about. Those people who were disqualified before him, those people you mentioned, Thatcher and the likes, go and check how many things they won compared with Faith. None of them came half of what Faith won 16 tasks. I'm not sure Erica even won up to 6 or 7 tasks. I'm not sure even Beauty won up to 6 or 7 tasks in that house at the time I did. But they all got what they... For crying out loud, see, if we flip the coin and say, okay, since we have been disqualified, you're not going to get any gift. Do you know what you are also encouraging? You're also encouraging bully. You're also encouraging people not to be intelligent and get into the house. You're encouraging let big nyash, or let people go in there and start doing all sorts of rubbish relationship that you we know you're not going to get anywhere with. Yes, that's what you're going to encourage. You're going to encourage, okay, people who are there that are, intelligent and smart, that are open-minded, that are going to go there and then struggle to make it happen. And let relationship or whatever it is come like the list. Let's be the listing on their mind. That's exactly what Faith did. You can't associate Faith with anything sexual. You can't associate Faith with anything sex in that house. Unlike your favorite, Jason, who you can say, oh, did something with Thelma. Not Thelma now, Sultana. You can't associate, who's the other guy, Queen. You can't associate, you can't talk about Queen without talking about Isabella during the tail end of that particular show. They did a lot of things in that house and disgraceful things. But when you call Faith, what are you going to associate Faith with? Is it relationship with the house? He practically turned down Imesi, your so-called winner. Turned her down. I said, no way. Stand down. I'm not doing this in this house. He even told her, go ahead and do everything you need to do, but endeavor to make sure you also have your dignity to do it because you want to do it, not because of anything. The only thing you can associate this guy with is the fact that he's brilliant, he's focused, he's intelligent, and that's the reason why he came there for business, and he was able to express himself the best way possible. And then you are now going to reduce every of his effort, every of his intelligence, every of his mindset, everything. You are going to reduce everything of his to just that struggle with Sultana. This disqualification is not enough disgrace. You want him to go under the hole. You want him to die. You want him to go and hang himself. Guys are stupid. I'm sorry to use that word. I've never used it before, man. Whoever you guys are, whatever mindset you guys are, this is no longer a game. It's a matter of life. And quite frankly, they know better than you. And that's the reason why they will do whatever it is that they want to do. Shed more tears. And people are going to ride on it. Gosh, damn it. Shit.